Hi, kids. It's been a minute since I've done the podcast, so thought about chiming in because this is really fun topic. As you guys know, I've been working full time in real estate, and I've also been doing my show on Hit Q on the weekends. So the podcast, when I can do it, is really fun. So let's take a moment to celebrate, shall we? So let's dive right in. So what's something that you just don't get the appeal of at all? And this list is going to be very vague and open for a lot of people. So a lot of people are talking about things that just they don't get all the hoopla about, but some stuff isn't as universal. So number one, social places where the music is too loud to talk to anyone. So that could be a club, that could be honestly any public place, like like a restaurant can honestly have music that's too loud sometimes. I don't know if you've ever been to a Hollister, but I can't hear myself think over the music. So yeah, I think those places are overrated. I don't get it. Being mean just to seem cool, that's not cool. Yeah, Mean Girls is a great movie, but it's not a good lifestyle. Being mean to animals, it does not look cool at all. That is definitely something that I don't even understand why the appeal is even there. Being mean to animals is not cool at all. In fact, I judge you and I think you're a bad person. Sports betting. Very legal in Colorado. Shout out to my friend Daniel, who is actually in Texas and can't legally sports bet. I've never gotten the hoopla about it. It's I don't watch sports, and I don't bet. They also said slot machines make that list as well. Strip clubs. This is fun fact. I've never been to a strip club. The only time I went to a strip club was when I was in the parking lot. I had to drop off my cousin Sean back when I was, I think, 19 years old, when I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. So it was the Pink Pony Club, and that was the closest I got to being in a strip club. People blowing money on random stuff just because it's an expensive brand or celebrity's company. Um, I don't get the hype about that. Sometimes I don't get it, but sometimes, depending on the celebrity, you know, I I might have purchased something from Kim Kardashian. I'll just say that. Worshipping a celebrity, or worse, an influencer, or a politician. That is something I don't understand the hoopla about. I don't get it at all. I say worship Jesus. Taylor Swift. Now, this one's interesting because she's very polarizing, very dynamic personality. Some people get it. Some people love her. They hate her. And there's people in between. I will say this. I've been trying to listen to her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, and it's okay. You know, I think she looks pretty. I do think she's a very smart businesswoman, but I don't get the hype, you know. It's just me. Don't hate me. Swifties don't attack. Reality TV. We've kind of seen it all, and it's edited, beyond to hell, with all the stuff that they do. And to me, it's hit or miss. Like, just last night, I was watching The Real Housewives of Miami with my sister. That is the reality TV that I get behind. Also, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I do love kind of that level of drama and fun. But, like Love Island and all that stuff, that's very popular on Netflix or whatever all the dating shows are on. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. Competitive eating competitions. Joey Chestnut is very well known for doing these hot dog eating competitions. He's done many others since then. But during my time in radio, we would always talk about him every July because they had the annual Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I don't get it. To me, they seem disgusting. Trendy water bottles. This is very interesting. And I will say this. I never understood it till I got my first Stanley. And I got this really cool, like bright neon green Stanley tumbler. I saw it at Starbucks. It was at the Target and Starbucks that we live close to. And I really wanted, I see everybody, drive around with their tumblers and have them, their Stanleys, I should say. And, it does protect the environment so you're not going through water bottles. But I found the perfect green one. It's like my spirit color, if you will. And I bought it, and the next day they were all sold out. And what's interesting enough is at the front desk when I was working at my new job, this one lady popped up to me and she goes, "Look at you holding up that fancy Stanley tumbler cup." And I was like, "Oh, I just bought it because I like the color green." She goes, "Do you know those like go online for $500?" I was like, "I had no idea." So evidently I got a really coveted Stanley, but I just liked it because it was green. Summer. Why are so people obsessed with that season when when they say you sweat and smell like BO? I love summer. I tend to like fall a little bit more, but like today is really cold. So kind of like that in between season, but I do love summer because you can swim and all that stuff and you can wear tank tops. Sun's out, guns out. Sagging. A lot of people don't want to see your backside. It looks moronic and unhygienic, somebody said online. People intensely watching someone else play a video game. That's like Twitch streamers. That's very interesting to me. Like when people like watch, like that online, sort of hoopla of playing games. I don't know. Maybe it's an older folks thing that we don't get. That's me. I'm 45. I don't get it. Somebody said leaving the house. I don't get why that's all the rage and why it's a big deal. I'm kind of a mixture of both. Some days I like staying in. I have to be really, really tired and want to catch up on sleep. Or I do like going places. I just kind of like being out and about. And then number 16, I'm all in for this one because it's officially the season. Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice is in pretty much everything that I love. It's in pancake mixes. It's in my new box of Special K. It's in breads. It's in cakes. I mean, it's everywhere you can think of. And I love it. I love pumpkin spice. I know that's a very fall basic of me, but sue me. So if you want to add to the list, feel free to put it in the comments. What's something that you just don't get the appeal of at all? Maybe it's Bobby Don. Maybe it's the Popcast. I don't know. Feel free to weigh in on what's something that you don't get the appeal of at all. And I would love to discuss it with you in the comments. Once again, thank you for watching and supporting the Popcast. If you stream it or listen to it online, Apple, Spotify, all the good things. I really appreciate it. And yeah, now these Popcasts are going to be kind of a labor of fun for me when I can do them. So I really, really appreciate you watching, and go to BobbyDon.com for all my links. And I appreciate you mucho. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful fall rest of the week, and we'll check in, and I'll see you when I see you next time.